Hey guys, Filmin here. You know what today is? Today's Tuesday, and that means my weekly Nightfall solo video. I'm doing it on my Warlock this week, using my Voidwalker, and actually using some armor and guns I haven't used since before House of Wolves. Using my Obsidian Mind, and Word of Crota, and Swordbreaker in the beginning here. You know, it's funny how, like, you have all these guns and all these weapons, and like you're like, oh, I can finally use them in the situation that I want to use them in, and it's really, really funny how that works out. You know, this week's Nightfall was, I wouldn't say it was hard. It was just you need to be extremely careful because most things had shields that weren't good with void weapons. Like, Word of Crota, it's really not that good of a primary void weapon. Like, I wish there was a scout rifle, like a Vision of Confluence, Fang of Ute kind of gun for a void primary, but all we have is, like, the Jewel, the Summoner, and Word. That's our only primary, and I think the Dreg's Promise, or whatever the legendary hand cannon is from the prison, can roll a Void burn. I'm not sure on that. I haven't gotten one, so the only thing I've gotten from that has a burn on it is a pulse rifle, but I've already deleted that because I already have, like, Oversoul Edict and Greatest Timepiece. There's, like, no reason for me to have that and I have a messenger that's solar, so if I ever wanted to do a Nightfall with messenger, which it was, I've done one with it, wasn't that fun. Fatebringer, all the way. Fatebringer for anything. But yeah, I don't know, like this Nightfall took me like, I think 35 minutes? Yeah, it took me like 35 minutes to do, because it's, like, I had to cut a lot out of this. Like, it's just a long Nightfall, because it's just, there's so much going on. Like here, it's like, hello Thralls, how are you doing today? And I just obliterate all of them, because Bloom is OP. Like you can see, you know, you get a lot of close calls when you're, you know, soloing Nightfalls, and, you know, you build up that skill, and you understand, like, when to go out, when not to go out, what weapon to use in that situation. So, and I've been soloing Nightfalls for, I want to say 4 or 5 months now, because, you know, it's Tuesday morning, school's now back in session, so not a lot of my friends are on now, so, but it's not like all my friends were on anyway when I was doing Nightfall, so it didn't really matter to me. And then the whole month I was on 360, you know, I had to solo because, you know, I wanted that extra reputation boost for my factions. And I see, like, that is the only reason why I do Nightfalls now, so I can get that reputation boost, because if you get the reputation boost, you're leveling up faster. So, and I like the grind, I at least get 3-4, I want to say 3-4, but maybe like two at most a week of reputation boosts, maybe more. I don't know. I don't really pay attention, but I'm just trying to get more ships and shaders. That's all I'm really working on right now. And Grimoire grinding. You know, I've gotten my I've gotten the hard ones out of the way. I did my sidearm kills. I did 4,800 kills in one day on Siege of the Warmind. I was getting maybe 800 to 900 kills an hour doing that, and it took me about 4.5, 5 hours to do. So I was getting a lot of kills per hour. Like, I did take a break though. I took like an hour break, then went back into it, because no, at one point there were so many engrams on the ground that I lagged myself out of the game. Like, there were like hundreds, and I mean hundreds of, like, green engrams just sitting on the ground. It was ridiculous. But then I got my VIPs done. Boy, that That is a long grind, guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, it took me almost a year to complete that. Almost a year. 250 VIPs. So, all I have left is salvage, which I'm pretty close to a grimoire on that. I only need 10 more wins, and I'll have a grimoire, which, you know, surprisingly enough, salvage is actually pretty fucking fun, actually. Like, the teamwork you have to do in it is, it's completely new, and I like it. Like, on heavy rounds, oh my god, I love when heavy just comes out, because I'm such a dick. I'll be sitting there lurking, like, just waiting, and I'll pop blade dance, I'll just go over there and wreck them all. And I actually had a really fucking awesome match with Fat Man. Like, we won by, like, we got the clutch medal, which I'll have to go and look and actually see what that actually means. But I'm assuming it is we were down and we came back, because we were down by like 1,000 points. And they were like, they literally needed a kill to win. But we were like, oh, no, no, no. You're not getting no kills on us. And we fucking clutched it, beast mode, and just, it was fun. I like salvage. Like, on Anomaly, we were playing salvage. I literally got 32 kills. And we were just, oh my god, like, salvage isn't that bad. Like, I think it would really help teamwork a lot, like, a lot. And, like, as you can see in the video, like, you know, I'm jumping, I'm not showing, like, all the parts through the Nightfall, but the part before this, like, you know, it's just me literally doing this, clearing ads, putting damage on the Omnigul, and I didn't really feel like showing you guys 10 minutes of that, of me damaging Omnigul, so I just recorded, like, the last 5 minutes of the fight. So, and the part where the ogre spawns, yeah, I ran past that shit. I didn't want to deal with the ogre, because ogres with void burn scare the bejeebers out of me, and I don't want to deal with that. They are very scary. They are big, disgusting looking ogres that shoot purple beams of death, and I don't want to deal with that. I didn't want to die. But also before this fight, I switched to Sunsinger because this part could get really, really hectic, and I didn't want to die. I just wanted that insurance. If I did die, I could pop my self-res. And I did have to pop my self-res once, because that boomer that's like up there in that corner to my right, he shot into me when I was like really low health, and where I should have retreated and not try to challenge Omnigul, but you know, I had my self-res, so I just popped it. So good, like, you guys, like, when you do these solos, you need to really utilize the class. Now, when I'm on my Titan, I'm using Void during the whole thing, because Striker isn't gonna be very... If Arc was on, I would use Striker, but I'm gonna be using Void during the whole thing, like I use my Void Warlock during most of this, because I actually like using suppression grenades. They're actually very, very fun to use, actually, because you could bounce them, and you could get them into spots where, you know, you didn't think you could, you know, try to get that trick grenade into there, but that's what I like using it. I don't know if I want to solo it this week on my Hunter, because I don't know, I'm probably just gonna be like, I have friends now that play, like, you know, play Destiny pretty regularly, so I'll be like, hey, let's do a Nightfall. You know, you guys still need to get stuff, right? I'm here to help. Because at this point in time in the game, I literally have every single exotic. The only one I'm missing is Necrochasm out of the weapons, but I have every single armor exotic as of right now. When Xur finally sold Bones of Aoa, yeah, I was done. I was like, yep, well, every single exotic, which those things are so fun to use, especially like when well, actually now I don't really do any patrol bounties or VIP grinds. I haven't been in patrol since I got that VIP thing done. Because there's like, I'm like, I don't need to do it anymore, so I don't know, maybe I'll use them during my strike grind, during those low level strikes, because that's the only way you can get the grimoire. is to do those low-level strikes, like the first ever strikes you have to do. So I'm probably going to use them in that when I'm on my hunter, because things are actually really fun to use to like jump around, and especially when you have quad jump. Jeez, I can't speak. But and there we go. Omnigul is dead. That took way longer than it needed to, but I don't like Void Burn on this strike because everything has either an arc or solar shield. Nothing has Void, but it is nice to have an extra damage output on your weapon. But hopefully next week it isn't as gay. It's probably gonna be, if it's Omnigul now, I'm just gonna go off a limb here. It's gonna be Rainbow Burn, Archon Priest. That's my guess. But oh yeah, and my reward was my reward was pretty good. For all you Titans out there that are still looking for a good exotic, you should definitely try to stride for this one. This one's pretty good. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Love you, Sam. Bye.